That's right, everybody. It's the Dave Yourself channel. Welcome. Tonight I'm going to watch previews and picks on the Super Bowl. Since this show is going on during the Super Bowl, this show is not the Super Bowl. This show is episode number 48 of After Dinner with Dave. It's the Super Show. And welcome, everybody, to the Dave Yourself channel. After Dinner with Dave, episode number 48. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see, I am wearing my Redskin jersey from back in the day when they won their Super Bowl. I do not have any Super Bowl gear for the current teams, nor do I really support the current Super Bowl or the current state of this particular team. That's a different story for a different drink. And speaking of different drink, tonight's show is brought to you by Michelob Ultralight in a Hawaiian shirt. Hey, why don't you come on in and get a little bit closer here? There we go. Comfortable time. There you can see this sweet Hawaiian clothing. You know what that means? Time to do it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. All right, so I have, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I wanted to do this when I was coming in. Too. That's all I forgot. We'll do it now. All right, I want to come in like up in and out of the tunnels, the smoke machine and stuff. Pretty funny. Do I need to get her? Maybe. I need to set that up. All right. For all those OCD folks out there, me being askew a bit may not be too pleasant. I know it's not for me so much. But anyways, nonetheless, I appreciate everybody being here. I know the Super Bowl's tonight. In 30 minutes, I'm not going to be so much watching it right off the bat. But please, I invite you to watch it as it's going. I want to know more about what are your favorite commercials, more or less than what's going on with the game. Much. We have plenty of stuff going on tonight. I do have, of course, bingo, things of that nature. Word of the Dave, aviation-related word of the Dave, funny-sounding word of the Dave. Also have pause nods, bringing pause nods back. Had to throw some shout-outs there. Haven't had a chance to get back and actually comment on every. My volume is very low. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. Let's see how I can fix that. I thought I had it going pretty good earlier, but you never know how this works out. Bear with me a quick second. See if that happens to make a difference. Does that seem to make a difference? See if that makes a difference. Yeah, I don't know what particular things going on. I'm still not. Haven't been wearing the. Uh-oh. Why is my? Looks like my. My OBS may have frozen up there. Let's see here. That's webcam. Okay, there it is. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's going on there. The sound quality, previously I was having issues with the sound because I was using that voice mod, voice software or whatnot, but I turned that off. So I'm not using that. I just have the headphones plugged in right to the laptop. But if for some reason the sound peter out or whatnot, let me know. I have it cranked 500 right now, and I can see that the volume looks like it could probably be higher, but I don't know what's going on with that. And it looks like I just petered out. Is that working? There we go. Folks, I don't know what to tell you here. I don't know. It must be something else other than the voice mod software itself because I don't even have that installed anymore at this point. God dang it. All right. Now I'm back. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that, folks. A sound issue again. I haven't had this issue all day. Now all of a sudden it's starting to spark up. And I can see that the sound levels there. So I totally apologize for that. I have no idea where that is. So let's go through the chatty chat, see who is in here. So, and the folks that are currently dealing with this particular volume issue of mine. I just can't seem to get a break here, folks. So I'll keep an eye on that. But let's get into that chatty chat. There's chat coming up. There it is. All right, so let's get back into that tickety chat. So, and I see that my voice is gone again. Okay, so maybe what I'm going to need to do here, folks, is change this. Can you hear me still? I can see another sound bite actually still working. So you guys let me know if I'm 5x5 on sound right now. I do see something else working, but I don't know what to tell you here, folks. What I'm going to do is changing to default for some reason. Let's go back to headphones and see if that makes a difference. See, is that working? No. I don't see those working at all. Desktop mic, Let's change that. Turn that on, maybe. I don't know what's going on here, folks. It's always something, though, ain't it? Desktop audio. All right. Let me know how it is on that sign. On that sound, I can see one of my sound meters is moving, so we'll hope that that is still picking up something. I don't know. You tell me what sound it's picking up. For all I know, coming from the dang webcam at this point. So I do have plenty of stuff going on today, but let me get into that at some past these issues with this sound right here. Hopefully it's around with it. We'll see. I tell you, but let's get into saying hello to some folks as soon as I can get my mouse over here. Here we go. All right. So first one in, you may notice that I did have Lyndon Stewart pinned in the chat because he was the first one in there. So Lyndon, you were automatically registered to be a double bingo winner since you were the first one in the chat. We are going to go over some double bingo options here in just a bit as well. I think I have 8 tonight. So we're going to continue to stack this up a little bit more, see if we can't get some big prizes out there. So I got that coming up. A couple of them are going to be true false kind of things. Ready with EF fingers. But let's get into the chat and say hello to some folks. So I've got, how's my sound? Jeff in Lower Alabama, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Randy Hardy, how you doing, sir? Thank you so much. Boss223 and Shadow Ops, hey, how you doing, sir? Thank you so much for being here. I've got Randy BRC. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for being here, too. There's my mom in the chat. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Lyndon Stewart. There's Lyndon. Boss223, good to see you, sir. Victor RC Jets, thank you so much for being here as well, sir. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Timothy I. Smith 810, good to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. Who else we have here? That may be, is that the usual? No, Rich M and George Watts. Hey, guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. And let's see, One Way RC. Hey, how you doing, sir? Good. Thank you so much for being here. And let's see, sounds fine now, right now, Dave. Okay, so if it sounds fine right now, we're going to cross some fingers and we're going to get on into the show. And what we're going to do for the first thing on the show, we need to do a couple of these bonus bingo things. Let me get into these. Just get a couple in. Then we're going to get it. No, you know what? No. I'm going to pull it back a bit. What we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into, here it is. We're going to jump straight into a joke of the Dave. That's right, everybody. We're going to jump right into a joke of the Dave. If you can hear me, by gosh, we're going to let this thing roll. All right. So here we go with one of today's joke of the Daves. I think I have 4 or 5 even. So here's this one. This is a pretty cute one. So an elderly couple who were both widowed had been going out with each other for a long time. Urged on by their friends, they decided it was finally time to get married. Before the wedding, they went out to dinner and had a long conversation about how their marriage would work. They discussed finances, living arrangements, and so on. Finally, the old gentleman decided it was time to broach the subject of their physical relationship. How do you feel about making love? He asked rather tentatively. I would like it infrequently, she replied. The old man sat quietly for a minute, raised his glasses, leaned over towards her, and whispered, Is that one word or two? And that is, yes, the joke of the Dave. My applause. There it is. A little late on the applause there. There you go, everybody. There's first joke of the day for the night. I hope you like that. We have some more. They just get more scantily clad as we go along. So hope you do enjoy that one. So there's the first joke of the day to start the show. So getting into some of the bonus go stuff. Get into a little bit of that. So let me see what I have here set aside for that stuff. Where did I put those? Okay, here we go. Let's see. It's wanting to launch my OBS twice. Let's stop that. Okay. All right. So this first bonus that I'm going to ask you about has to do with, in fact, the Super Bowl. If you saw the logo there earlier, it is the Roman numerals LVI. So my question to you is, and this is where you're going to have to get quick with that. Maybe you have to Google foo on, but I'm going to go and put my card in the chat. But what that question is for today is, what number is that? What number is LVI? First one to answer correctly in the chat will be a double bonus bingo contestant. So one, what is that? What does it mean? Go to that chat and see what everybody has to say about that. Do we have any answers yet? 56. Jeff in Lower Alabama does say 56, and he is in fact correct. Jeff, you are correct, sir. Way to be quick on the fingers there, sir. Go ahead and add Jeff in Lower Alabama to the double bingo prize contestants. ILA. All right. Good job, Jeff. All right. Hey, Randy, you got to go. No problem, buddy. I appreciate you being here while you could be here. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night, bud. All right. So there's the first one for the night. So that is the question there. What is the number? And it is, in fact, 56. All right. So let's jump into another double bonus here. Now, this is going to be more of a fun fact, and this one is going to be a true false. So get ready with your TFs. All right. So this is going to be a question for you. Let me go put my stars in the chickadee chat there. And this question is, can an crocodile tongue out? Can a crocodile tongue out? Now let's go on over to that chickadee chat and see what they have to say about that. Can a crocodile stick its tongue out? True or false? First one in the first one. I'll go ahead and wait. I had some on hold music. I'd play it. Jeff in Lower Alabama says it is false. Lips Slap Nuts RC. I'm going to have to give it to Slap Nuts because Jeff is already in the running, but Jeff was in fact correct. Crocodiles cannot stick their tongue out. So there you go. Fun little fact for you there. I got a couple more of those coming for you. So Jeff, you were in fact correct, sir, but since you had already in the running there, I'm going to go ahead and slap nuts in there. And Litz, you just learned a lesson. Hey, I didn't know that one earlier. So Slapnuts and Jeff in Lower Alabama. All right, so we've got one more of these that I think may be fun to do. And this is going to be another true or false. Let's take care of the three. And after this, the next three are airplane related. I know, gotta mix it up. It's a variety show in my head. Hey, Mike Willett, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. JCB67, I want to shout out to you as well, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, you guys are catching up. You catch the show right here at a good time that we are doing the questionnaire, and I see Mike, you were actually in here a little bit earlier as well. So thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys, for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, let's get to the final fun fact trivia question. It's going to be a true false. Let me get my set up over here and get ready to go with those speedy stars. And this question is, now, we've all heard that pigs can fly, but can pigs look into the sky? Can pigs look into the sky? If they see their brethren flying along, are pigs physically capable of looking into the sky? So, sound is out again. Oh. Now, there it is. Okay, sorry. I tell you, I thought it was doing well there, but of course, that's what I get for hoping. Every time the sound goes out, I get left again. The question here is that you may have missed. Sound went away. Okay, so let me repeat that. We've all heard pigs can fly. But my question is, can their pig brethren watch them as they do it? Meaning, can pigs look up? Is it possible for pigs to look into the sky? So I went ahead and my stars in the chat are ready. So hopefully you guys are catching up with that. I see sound right now, so I'm going to assume that sound is going on. Lit says it's true. Let's see if we have anybody else backing up Litz with that answer. Slapnut says yes. Litz is all over the T. Slapnuts. Ram says yes. Everybody is agreeing that pigs can into the sky, but yet it's Mike Willett who has the right answer of no, it is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky, according to Google. So, Mike Willett, thank you so much, sir. You are a double bingo contestant, but Mike, got a little bit of bad news for you here, bud. I know you're not currently on the list, so we may have to we may have to improvise for the Super Bowl show today. The Super Show. We'll just have to see the Super Show with sound that goes in and out. All right. So what else is going on? Oh, sorry about that. All right, I'm back. Let's get back out of this studio mode. That messed me up. All right, friends. There we go. So let's get back into this chat here some. And I apologize that this sound thing is going on again. I thought I'd circumvented everything with the whole sound thing, but of course, it wouldn't be David or David yourself if this show went well. So there we go. All right. So, but at least you keep coming back, so I greatly appreciate it. Speaking of coming back, there's KBRC in the house. Thank you so much, KB, for being here. I greatly appreciate that. Now, Mike, even though you're not currently on the bingo list, um, we may have to give you a surrogate number tonight and just pick a number off there that somebody we haven't seen in the stream in a while, and their number this evening. And then my next show, if you return, then your name will be in that spot, sir. So that's how that'll be work. How that'll work. All right. Slap nuts. Do I have you on there? I can't remember. I think I do. Anyway, we'll go over that. Matter of fact, we can take a look at that bingo list. Why not? Go ahead and take a look. 'Cause I did add Adam Luzier to the list. And oh, Adam Luzier is now at B10. Slap nuts. If you see your name on there as well as Michael Lett, if you see how this kind of thing works, I only got 75 spots. But if you're in the streams pretty frequently, your name stays on the board. If you do not, your name disappears. Somebody else goes there. So we'll find somebody in here that we haven't seen in a while, and maybe stick you in there for tonight. Just kind of brief overview of the bingo list, kind of the same list, just added Adam Luzier there. And we're going to add Mike Willett later as well. So appreciate you guys being here. Thanks so much. Like I said, we do have some good word of the day coming up. More joke of the day. We've got plenty more of those coming up. Bingo, of course. And I'll even try to work with some, sound, sound check like when we do bingo. If I can do that and hold a button and roll a wheel at the same time, that'll happen. Whether or not you'll actually be able to hear it, we'll wait and see. Fading again. Yeah, okay. Fading again. All right, so I wonder if these don't have. See, that's the problem with OBS. I don't have other things set up here for. Could just turn on my laptop sound, but I don't have it programmed into these particular screens. So there's that. Maybe I need to start devolving the show and just go to just straight camera right out of the laptop. Microphone in the laptop, camera in the laptop. Just devolve the show. So sorry you can't hear me now again. I'm gonna wiggle the sound stick here. Hopefully that's better, folks. I'm sorry. I really did not have sound problems tonight. Again, since I've taken that thing out, since I took out that voice mod software. But I'm looking at the sound on the screen. It looks like it's moving. It looks like you guys should be hearing me fine, but I don't know. Hey, Adam Loser, just mentioned you, buddy. Great, good to see you here. I don't know if you happened to catch that earlier, but I did add bingo list to our P10, I think. Welcome to the show, sir. Glad to have you. All right. So Adam, you did miss one of the joke of the days already, but you haven't missed any of the learning opportunities yet. And we still have some double bingo things. What you are going to experience during the show, like everybody else that's in this show right now, is that my sound continues to fade in and out. I don't know if it's a laptop thing. I don't know what it is because I'm just plugged straight into the laptop. No sound software, no nothing. So could be an OBS thing. I don't know. Nonetheless, bear with me. And that's why sound is decent now. Be back in a little while. All right, KB. Good job, buddy. Come back and see us. Let me know how that game's going. You guys feel free to chime in and in the chat too with regard to that. Yeah. 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 Murphy's Law. Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right, Shadow. But we'll see. Maybe I've got another laptop option, so maybe I'll look into swapping over onto that or something. But I don't know. Just bear with me, folks. But at least I bring a variety of things to do. At least it's not just a bunch of talking stuff. So when I have the sound stuff, at least there'll be some things for you to read. So that's something. All right. Anybody else in the community chat that I have not said hello to yet? So we got 15 concurrent viewers in here, and we got sitting on 12 likes. If you haven't had a chance to reach on over there with the elbow and hit that like button, go right on ahead and do it now. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hey, somebody heard me. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. All right. Now I see the sound of Johnny. Hello. There it is. It's got to be some sort of software or something or other because, again, this thing's got a firm seat in there. So, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's got to be something else. Desktop audio seems to be working. You just heard me unplug my micro SD card, but I see some things working, but whether or not I keep working, that's the problem. And it's not this headset, so I know that's for sure as well. All right, now I get something. All right. All right, so Adam, hey, there it goes. Yep, fade to zip. Yep. So I'll just kind of keep an eye on that as well. And when I see that those green bars fade to nothing, I'll unplug the headset and plug it back in. Give it another kickstart. Ay caramba. All right, everybody. So thank you so much. Mo sound. Yeah. Well, I've got everything cranked as loud as it'll go at this point. So whether or not you guys do anything with that. Let's see. Let's try that. Oh, I see what's going on with that. Every time I try to change the sound, it keeps kicking over these things because apparently I have buttons set up for that. But maybe it's the curse of the jersey and the hat I'm wearing. Who knows? Could be. Anyway, there's another quick preview of the Super Bowl promo. Oh my gosh. Schadenfreude or Schadenfreude or something like that. It's like where people like to watch disasters happen. Maybe that's why my show's somewhat popular. Schadenfreude it provides naturally. Oh my goodness. So now it's giving me all kinds of other things. I don't know. But I'm gonna continue to plug away as if nothing is happening. That's what we're gonna do. Will it work? I have no idea. But you let me know how that sound goes. At least I'm wearing that. Hey, are you wearing a Washington Commanders hat? A Washington who? I refuse to go. I refuse to give them any. That was the worst choice in names. They could have called them the Washington Sallies, and that would have been better than the Commanders. But I don't even know how you put a commander on a logo. Just the dumbest thing ever. Should have given away with the Hogs. That's what they should have done. The Washington Hogs. Everybody knows that. Here's to the Hogs that should have been. Just enough RC's in the house. Hey, Jude, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate you being here. And now that you are here, I think it's probably time that we can get into talking about some bingo. Oh, that's right. Let's go ahead and talk about some bingo. Looks like my volume is too loud. Back that off. Oh, delicate balance. It's like doing this show on a balance beam. But yes, Barry Cable is now on. Yeah, bad timing. Super Bowl's on. Hey, they know I do my show from 6 to 8, Barry. They don't care a dang about me. That's okay. You guys can totally watch Super Bowl and my show in the background if you want. And you probably hear the Super Bowl way better than you will my show anyway, because my sound seems to have been coming in and out. George Watts should have been the Hogs. Amen, brother. George Watts, that is exactly what I say. Boss 223 has already thrown his number out there for good karma. So since we are looking at doing some bingo, let's go ahead and get back into that bingo list. So Adam, you can see your name in lights, sort of. Adam said you were now at B10, I believe, sir. And let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a look at Mike Willett. Now, Mike, I think it might be the best to throw you on. Let's go with 075, all the way down there at the bottom. Jet XRC. We have not seen that cat in a long time. And he has won twice in the past 6 weeks. So Mike Willett, for this show, episode 48, you are going to be 0 or 0. Bing 0. Bingo. 075. You good with that? So let me know if you're good with that, sir. Mike will let 75, you're still in the house. But Mike, you do have to be in the show when we call your name to win the prize. So just know about that. All right, so let me try to get this sound thing together here and see how this works. All right, so we're going to get into this bingo here. So you know the rules. Going to go ahead and give it a spin. Firm tossle. Going to let one out. Take a look at it. If one happens to fall out on its own or fall on the floor at any point in time, it's a bonus ball. And we still got more bingos to do. So right after this bingo. Yeah. No. Now let's give everybody the maximum chance. You know what? Before we do this. Okay, Mike says perfect with that number. Okay, good deal. So before we do this, let's get back into the other couple things that I have because I do have some air bonus things for you, and I want to give away all these bonus bingo folks. So let's get into that real quick. So I got to do the studio mode thing again, which I absolutely hate, but I got to look at it. All right, so the first one here is my question for you. Let me go ahead and put my stars in the chat here. And you're probably going to have to get your fingers ready to do some Googling. And since Barry Campbell's in the house, be careful. He's pretty strong on Google Foo. But here's the question, and this is airplane related. One of my favorite airplanes, the Vought F4U Corsair, has a wingspan of how long? The Vought F4U Corsair has a wingspan of how much? Stars are in the chat. First one to answer, let me know. The Vought Corsair has a wingspan of. Let's find out. Who's going to come up with that answer first? And do I have some old hold music or something? Adam Luzier with 48 feet. Close. 54 feet. Michael Lett out there, 44. 23, 48, 2. Got some guesses out there. Still no big right. Not yet. Shadow Ops. Oh. Barry Campbell. Feet. Barry. Google Foo. Barry Campbell himself with 41 feet, and he is in fact correct. It is 41 feet, according to Google. So congratulations, Barry Campbell. You, my friend, are also going to be a bingo winner. All right, so here we go. Go ahead and Barry did a list here. Barry Campbell. Now again, see on this screen, I'm leaving my source. It's wrong from Google. Sound. There it is, and I'm back. I get it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm back. Yep, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. This could be another real fun one later. And there goes my sound again, even though I'm still right here. So I wonder if it changes my sound every time I auto input mic aux 2. Yeah, it's got me like at 92. 2, 5. Oh, let's try that. Without changing any screens. Let's see how that sounds. All right. Here goes the next one. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully I'm not screaming. It's a delicate balance here, it seems like today. All right, here's the next one. Get your Google Foo ready to go. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me go and put my stars in the chat, and I guess I'll find out if you can hear me in a second when I ask the question. Start answering it up. I tell you. All right, so here goes my stars in the chat. Would like to know how fast a McDonnell Douglas FA-18 Hornet can go. How fast can a McDonnell Douglas FA-18 Hornet go? There we go. I'm going to put my part in the chickadee chat so you can see that. And see if we happen to get ourselves an answer. How fast can an F-18 go? I'm guessing. There's my sound out again. I see it's still going somewhere, so we'll assume it's on. Oh, can you hear me? Mach 1.8. Mach 1.5. Close. Mach 2.1. Pretty close. M2, Mach 1.7. And I'm still waiting on an answer that happens to be appropriate. I have it in miles per hour, so you have to know that. Of course, this is the Google thing. Hey, and I noticed my. Oh, that's because I got it. Anybody? Anybody got an answer for that one? Mach 2.8. Mach 1.8. 1,200 miles an hour. Pretty solid. Just enough. Just enough is right about on it, according to my sources. Adam Loser got a pretty great answer there, and it's in fact 1190. Adam Loser, way to jump in there, buddy. That is in fact 1190. I told you these are going to be googly things. Involved in the show. So there you go, Adam Loser. Thank you so much, sir. We got you with that. All right. So last one, and then we're going to get into this bingo. So here's the last one, also airplane related. How long, from nose to tail, how long is a Harrier jet? How long from nose to tail is a Harrier jet? Ours are in the chat. Let's jump over to that chat and see who knows. From nose to tail, how long is a Harrier jet? Adam, you got it, buddy. You guys hear me so far? Yes, hopefully. I'm watching the green bar. I hope so. I'm sure it's something I've done in my settings somewhere somehow. Hard to Google when you're in the shower. Hard to goggle when you're in the shower. What are you talking about, boss? That's the perfect time to put goggles on. Keeps the soap out of your eyes. I know what you meant. 38 feet. We got ourselves an answer. First one out. Mike Willett. And boss, just so you know, you put your phone in a Ziploc bag, silly. Then you can Google all you want. 38 feet. Only one guess so far. Mike's out the gate. Mike's already on my list as a double winner. So Adam Loser says it's 42.6. That's an interesting guess. I like your 0.6 option. Adam Loser says it again. Adam's already on my list as a double bingo winner. I think next show I'm going to make it where you can be a triple bingo winner. Barry Campbell, 4,598 millimeters. Barry, you're killing me here. You might be right, buddy, but I'm looking for it in feet. If you guys were Googling or not, like I said, Adam Loser he wasn't already a double bingo winner. That's my hint to you. So the first one of you to actually enter the proper answer, which has been given to you twice by Adam Loser. Feel free to do so. Dang it. I hit the button. Now it's out. American English. What? Oh, American or English. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Adam, I'm going to go ahead and do that show. I'm going to make you a phone bingo winner possible because I accidentally hit the button. Be able to get it anyway. And, I still want to do it next show. Screw it. We're going to do it this show. Because it should be coming back. Okay. Adam, I don't know if you heard that. But I was going to go ahead and give that music earlier, but maybe everybody else. And Rich M is coming in. So Adam Loser and Rich M was the next one in. And Randy B actually had 41.5. Pretty close. All right, so we're going to go with Adam Loser. You're going to be my first potential triple binger winner. Why not? And Then we got Randy B come in there. Or I'm sorry, who was it? M came in there. All right. Now we'll get back to bingo. We got other stuff we got to get into, but now we'll get into bingo. All right. So let's get back into that bingo list real quick. Let's remind everybody what it is that we're talking about. Yeah. So, like I said, Adam, you have been added to B10. And for this particular episode, 075, it's going to go to Mike Willett. All right, everybody. So let's get on to the bingo. All right, let's do some of this bingo rolling. Got the cup secured, ready to roll. House rules apply, like I mentioned earlier. Tape's starting to come off a little bit. All right. There we go. I really need to. I need to look up some YouTube videos on bingo ball rolling techniques. All right, we're just going to consider that a good deal. Okay, now. Let's find out. Maybe. All right, here we go. The first super lucky bonus bingo winner is I-29. I-29. And I-29 is David Barnes. And I want to say that David Barnes is not here. Maybe I'll check and see. But hey, my cousin's in there. Hey, Julie. But if David Barnes is not in here, then that would be awkward. Yeah, real awkward. Because he won. Well, if David Barnes is not in the stream tonight, and as a matter of fact, I haven't seen Dave Barnes in the stream for quite a while, he may be another one of those we give to another deserving current viewer. So David Barnes, I do not see you in here, so that is unfortunate. David Barnes, anybody? David Barnes? Nobody? Snow Valley Park, hey, how you doing? Very good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. So yeah, okay. All right. So there's the first one out, folks, and it was a loser. Nobody. There it is. Oh, there it is. All right. So what else we got going on here? So I wanted to see if I recently had just posted something on Facebook, and I don't know if you guys really follow me on Facebook or like that, but if you haven't, I want to take a look at this video. It's kind of a cute video and also kind of a scary video at the same time. But this is my dog Yoki, and I want to show you the video. I won't see it here. Motion action here. Wait for it. Cantaloupe. Oh, having a little fun with him the other day, enjoying some breakfast time and hangout time, and rubbing on his head. And, yep, that was a good one. Still trying to get the slow motion, him whapping his head back and forth, those ears. But yeah, that's pretty funny. God, you could put a whole cantaloupe in that dog's mouth. But it is a rat terrier, so they are meant to, eat rats. Squirrels. Love squirrels. I can say that. All right. Who else? So my cousin Julie is in the house, everybody. Hopefully you'll get to see her on the show in a few months. That's Jennifer's sister from the last show that you saw. So, yeah. So she's in the house. So thank you so much, cousin Julie, for being here, my younger cousin. I wanted to get into some other things here, too. Let's see what I did with them. Yeah, what did I do with those? Oh, okay. Well, I have some other things I want to show you as well, and I just thought that I have pause not set up, but for some reason I can't seem to find them. Let's just do a good old fashioned way. All right, I want to go over some pause knots. We haven't done that in quite a while. So here, pause knots. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And pause nod screen. Okay, pause knots. Want to do some pause nods here. now that I plug back in, you can hear me again for the next 64 seconds before it goes out again. I want to jump into some of these pause nods and just some cool comments that I've gotten some folks here lately, especially on my most recent video, which is that Predator, which is this little fun plane right here. This thing's super fun. Anyway, it's that Predator drone right there, and I put the go on that, and we had a really cool comment there from Johnny Maynard, talking about thanks, Dave. Great seeing you out there, out and about. Yep, it was great being out and about. Let me tell you, we're a little warmer. Dutch Love, nice job. There, old Randy B, you did it. Randy had he was one of the ones that he had mentioned that he was disappointed. He didn't get a chance to see the bird's eye view action or whatever. So that video kind of was spurred on by Randy's comment there. So Randy, that video was kind of for you there. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the comment, sir. And then we had some other comments there as well from like Tail Heavy Production. Never seen one of these before. Looks great. And then Litz RC, of course, looks like a handful. It's a thumbs full, that's for sure. It is a thumbs full. So thank you so much for that, sir. And then we also had Jeff from Lower Alabama getting a good comment in there. Fantastic fun day. Paper tape. Use that shit on everything. I think I may have converted old Jeff to paper tape. I don't know that I got him on the glue, hot glue part yet. Paper tape, he's all over it. So I definitely recommend it to anybody that hasn't tried it out. And then the RC Aviation, the new color looks very good. Different motor stuff, something hilarious. Very good idea. Yeah. Yeah, the fun stuff. I thought like it'd be a great job to work in China or something like that. Well, probably not. Work at a factory like that. Like, just put whatever you want on the side of the box. Make it appealing to sell it. How about self-assembly mode? All right. So then we also have Boss 223 shooting out. I'm hearing some great. It's $300 camera and $100 drone. Yep, yep, pretty close. Yeah, it must be a great weather out there. Yeah, it wasn't. Weather's been better. And then of course, got old Litz RC there talking about that UMX pontoons, the A10 with pontoons to fly it. And I told him that is coming soon once the weather gets better. I think I've got an idea on how to make that happen. And then we got the video with Jen, and that was in it. That was doing really well. And Tug Hill, haven't heard from Tug Hill in a while, so I hear from old Tug. Comments out there. Perhaps best flight, first flight ever. She's a natural. And then of course Aerospace Matt chiming in with his great comment. I believe I know why it didn't want to come down. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have any control surfaces, and he's exactly right. That differential thrust and that thing is as light as all get out. So yeah, it's not as light as a popsicle stick. And then of course Aerospace Matt had some other great comments in there as well. And then of course we see for Jeff Miller, Alabama as well. And yes, that's exactly what happened. It did catch a thermal right there at that school, where the wind was coming at the school, so that's why we were flying away from the school. But it just kept pushing it toward the school, and then once it got over the school, that wind just hits the school, went straight up. So that plane would we'd try to get it coming back, and then it would get right over that school, and then you would see it just do this every time. So it just I couldn't get past the wall. Couldn't get past the wall. So yeah. But thank goodness we were able to finally retrieve it out of the tree. Stacy, I believe that guy's name was, did a real great job helping us out from the city of Beaufort. So can't enough. So yeah, so there's that stuff. So then let's see what else we've got going on here today. That's 44 time. You know, you guys are probably sitting around. Super Bowl started, so you're gonna fill in your heads with just all kinds of just mind-numbing, just football stuff and things of that nature, just silly commercials. But in the meantime, how about we do something like get into something that will make your brain work? Maybe you want to grab yourself a pencil or pen or crayon and maybe something to jot it down on because you know what time I think it is? I think it's time for word of the Dave. That's right. It's time for word of the Dave. So word of the Dave today is going to be something that you may think is in fact football related, and in fact it sure as heck could be because today's word of the day is juke. Juke. Who thinks they know what juke means? I live in Georgia, so I certainly know what juke means. All right, there's my sound back again. All right, who thinks they know what juke means? I said I live in Georgia, so I certainly know what juke means because juke means a small roadside establishment in the southern United States, and that is juke. Who thought that word was going to go that way? Everybody's out there. I know what juke is. It's getting around a guy, or it's that little car. Yep, but it's also small establishment in the southern United States. So what is an interesting thought is that where the word juke box comes from, since they were installed in those same facilities. Adam Leisure's like quick sidestep. Yep, that too, sir. Rich M, fake move. Oh, back to lurking. I gotta go. Super. Yep, you got it. No problem, Shadow. Plenty of jokes of the Dave though, so make sure you back and watch this show later on play. Those jokes. Hopefully the sound will be on during the entire time. We'll see. So that's the first one of those. And speaking of the joke of the Dave, I think I have a couple of these. Sure. Let's go ahead and get ready back into another joke of the Dave. Who wants that? Who wants jokes of the Dave? Sound seems to be working for a minute. We'll see how long that lasts. And we will test it by throwing some more jokes out there. So let me get to my first joke of the Dave. Now this is going to be a little saucy. So this is one that's not for the kids. So get ready here because this is our second joke of the day, but here we go. And I'll keep relying on that sound. Hopefully it sticks around. Nope, maybe not right now. No wait. All right, here we go. A man walks into a pub and asks for 9 shots of vodka. Barman says, "Wow, 9? Are you celebrating?" Man replies, "I've just experienced my first blowjob." Barman says, "That's brilliant. Let me get you another one on the house." The man replies, "No, that's okay. If the 9th one doesn't get the taste out of my mouth, nothing will." And that is joke of the day. Oh my god. Whew, that one hurt me a little bit. Oh, so funny. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, we got some more of those coming, folks. Let me tell you, we got some more of those. Good, throw some applause on. Thank you, thank you. Dave is using the slang definition. I guess you saw it. That was a Google poll. So what? That's what Google said. So yeah, I get it. We all know what you get. I just thought that was interesting that it had a different definition than what I expected, and of course it's all related. That's what I in the first place. And then to find out it's a roadside shop, I'm like, oh, okay, that'll throw everybody for a loop. It did me. Everybody was enjoying that joke today. And speaking of good stuff, I wanted to throw another number out there, which I did not do already, which I should have already done. But the want to put it in the chat, you can tell me what. I'll add another bingo to it, and if you happen to already be on the list, I'll make you a double bingo as well. But as you can see right here, I'm currently sitting at like 934. So of course, you know my favorite question is for double bingo bonus points. Of course, what was my number last show? What was my number last show? All right, so that, and I'm giving out yet another double bonus bingo winner capability if they're here. We got Jeff in Lower Alabama. We got Slapnuts RC, Mike Willett, Barry Campbell, Adam Loosier ×2, and Rick M. So this next winner could also be another ×2, or Adam Loosier again. He could be a ×3, and that would make my mind go crazy. Randy B says it's 926. I had to think about it. I was like, wait a minute. No. Jeff Lower Alabama says 931. Pretty close. A little ambitious, though. Dave 9 shots. 932, 931, 926. Folks are guessing. Nobody's hitting it just yet. Not just yet. I know, it's amazing to think that I got so many subs in such a short period of time. It must be the content, let me tell you. It's gotta be the content. Who's gonna get it? Where's my drum roll? Or my other, where's this invincible? Randy BRC. You are correct, sir. 929. That is, in fact, correctly the answer. Randy BRC, you are on the list, my friend. Randy B. That was 929. So I gained 5. Great. Actually, I lost 1 and then gained. But anyway, number. And again, the number doesn't really much matter to me. What matters is that the 30 of you show up every Sunday. That's what most matters. I don't care about the 900. I care about 30. Now, if all 900 want to show up, then I'll care about all 900. Can you imagine how long it would take me to do the goodbyes at the end of the show? I'd find a way to do it now. Fastly scrolling a list or something. I don't know. I'd find a way. Do we have that? There it is. It's back. Alrighty. There we go. Back. All right. So Randy B, RC, congratulations on that, sir. You are going to be a double bingo contestant potential winner, and you have been a multiple winner in the past, so this is totally a thing that could happen for you. Since this thing seems to love multiple winners, and that's totally fine, but still. One prize to everybody on the bingo list. And speaking of that, we're 15 current viewers and 18 likes, so we had some folks bail out for football. It's totally fine. But like I mentioned in every show, and it's standing is show rules. If at the end of the show, likes matches peak viewers, everybody in the show will win next week. I got enough stuff in that box to make that happen. Trust me. Was it 30 in here? 30 something? 15 now? Oh, piece of cake. Anybody got any predictions for the Super Bowl? Go and throw a little chat action out there and see if anybody's thinking about that. Who's thinking about Super Bowl winner? Anybody got one? Anybody got any clams on the game? I mean, man, hard enough to rake clams in the first place, let alone give them out. Plus, we got enough clams behind me on the wall. Can't hear anything again. Snow Valley Pack. All right, Snow Valley's on the way out. Go check out that Super Bowl. Go get it. I'm going to shoot the volumes up and down. I can only hear 10% of what you're saying. All right, thanks, Brian. Appreciate it, buddy. Yep, I don't know how to better or worse. I'm so sorry, but I get it. Rams by 12. Adam Loosier says, good to hear. I can see that being a thing. Oh, show. Even money I don't stay awake for the end. Nah. Frankly, my dear Randy B says, yeah, I get it too, myself. I'll just as easily watch the 15 to 20 minute overview on YouTube the next morning. All the highlights and stuff. All the fluff. To see if there's any controversial calls, but really, those commercials are. So yeah, good stuff. All right. Getting ready to roll on over here. I think it's time for me to go ahead and try another one of the bingoes here. Let's go ahead and try to do some of that while I got some sound. Do I have some sound going? Do I have sound going? Let me see. I think I do. All right, so let's try to do some of that bingo then when we can. Bingo, that's right. Let's get ready to try some of that bingo. Here's that list one more time. Bam! There it is. And there's the list. And now we're going to get into the bingo cam so we can go ahead and get some of these out of here. We're already near the end of the first hour, and we've only tried these so far. So this might be a double spin right here, everybody. Might be a double spin. Second hour, we might break out the magic game ball. So we can't make the show go any worse. Now, can it? All right, here we go. We're going to give I don't want to give it too much of a centrifugal. You know, you don't want them sticking. Oh, where's my drums? One finger on that. There we go. No, it's too hard to hold that. I need help. All right. In more ways than one. Here we go. Everybody ready? Can you hear me? Yep. I think you can. Here we go. And there we go. All right. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? All right. Hopefully the volume can hear this. Because what I got to say is G57. G57 is EQRC. EQ. Congratulations. But I don't think you're in the chat. And if that's the case, that would be awkward. Awkward is right. EQRC, I don't think you're in the chat. Let me scroll up just real quick because I can always see that EQ there. And I do not think that EQ is in the shout out. EQ, you are double bingo. Oh, no, you're our second bingo winner for tonight. And I don't think you're in the chat. Probably watching the Super Bowl, which I would totally get. I totally understand. I'll probably catch just a little bit of it myself after the show here. But until then, I thought I would try to run this offense down the field. No EQ, Eric MIA. Yep, I see that. Okay, well, yep. I think it's a great time to go ahead and just try that double bingo right now. Let's just go ahead and roll it again because we're rolling up on the end of this first hour. And we got some other surprises for you, and hopefully something else that I've tried to pull off the past couple shows. Hopefully going to get a chance to pull that off tonight. Whether you'll hear it, I don't know. It's always something. All right, here we go. We're going to give this another shot. So far, we're over 2. Maybe this is going to break it wide open, and maybe this is going to be one of those bingo winners. So here we go. And I'm sorry. Let's see. This is B5. Everything RC. Liam, congratulations. Somebody else that I think is not in the stream, if I'm not mistaken. EQ, everything RC. Lex, you in the stream tonight? I don't think so. I think the stream's pretty light tonight, which is fine. I get it. There's a lot going on. But there we go. Anyway, everything RC, you are the winner yet again, and this makes I think the third time your number has been pulled in 5 shows, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to you. However, you're not in the stream, so that is in fact awkward. And we're gonna have to say, yep, you're gonna have to do that too. Sorry, Liam. If you're not on the stream, my man, you can't win the game. You can't win on bingo. But what sounds gone? No, I'm should be back now. Maybe it's just all right. Hear me now. Can you hear me now? Yep. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me now, though. Can you hear me now? That would make sense. Oh, man. Okay. So I think my sound is working because I can see both of my green things popping up and down over there. So we'll assume it is. So that being the case, I think it's time for us to try to get into some learning. Again, let's do some learning. Would you prefer? Nah, let's just get it over again. Yeah, let's just go while the sound is working. Let's go with some aviation-related word of the day today. So now let's get into that exact thing. Aviation-related word of Dave. Aviation-related word of Dave is apron. Apron. You know me. I like aprons. I wear aprons all the time. In the aviation industry, what does apron mean? An apron means a paved area at an airport where an aircraft parks, fuels, loads, and unloads. Yes, that's correct, ladies and gentlemen, and that is in fact apron, and it is the aviation-related word of the day. You like that? Oh, good stuff. There we go. There's new way to learn, and we still have one of those coming up here shortly. Runway approach. Indeed. All right. And this makes the official start of the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So if you need a refresher, go ahead and get yourself one. I am going to do that exact thing with this one with its very own Hawaiian shirt. All right. One for each hour of the show. All right. So what else do we have going on here? Got some more jokes of the day. I've got some more funny aviator word of the day. I did wanted to go over some of the cool things that I'd seen that I thought were pretty neat. Let's see what I got here. Okay, so showed you the DOG video. This thing I thought was pretty cool, which was I don't know if you guys happen to see this particular video, but it is of the Black Hawk helicopter being remotely controlled, no pilot in it whatsoever. I'll put a link in the description of this particular video, but here's a little bit of that video right here. It's only like 50 seconds long. Yeah, yeah, that thing's pretty sweet. So basically, all the kids that were, playing video games their entire lives now are that guy behind the screen with flying a Black Hawk helicopter while watching it on TV and flying it from probably 2,000 miles away, if not a lot further. Yep, those are coming to a neighborhood near you, folks. Oh, way of the future is right. Crazy stuff. Speaking of that, and speaking of the way of the future, and this is the other part of this particular little helicopter thing. I even had a helicopter sound effect. I don't know what happened to it. Who cares? But nonetheless, I did want to show you this too, and I'm not going to show you the whole video because it's like 10 minutes long, but I will show you the first minute of it or so. Speaking of helicopters and how cool they are becoming and how the Army is like upgrading everything and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys haven't checked this out, again, I'll put the description and a link in the description of this video. But check this out.
The U.S. Army is staking its flying future on aircraft that can cruise like planes over vast expanses of the Pacific and Africa, hover like helicopters, evade detection with swift maneuvers, and live out in the dirt. We're not just going to have a big biceps. We're going to have full body fitness.
Look at how crazy that thing looks.
Director of the Army's Future Vertical Lift Cross-Functional Team. We can cross over.
Okay, so I'm not going to play that whole thing. I'll leave some of that in there. But it looks like a torpedo. Prop, it looks like a torpedo with dual prop rotor system and all that on there. I mean, that thing is crazy. And then if you did put a little bit further, some even wackier designs and all that. That one right there with the torpedo prop on the back, that's the one they're supposed to fly with. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And that thing got these ridiculous speeds. That video itself is 10 minutes long. It's from it's U.S. military website on YouTube here, but it's definitely worth a watch. That's for sure. So I just thought I'd put a little bit on there. So you just thought that was cool. What cool things you saw this weekend that involved helicopters. So, oh, you can't hear me again? Gotta drink every time damn sound goes out. Be damn drunk before the show's over. All right. Second half of the show, let's go ahead and give it a little ambiance. That's right. Little smoke machine ambiance. Second half of the show. Let's do it. Part heli, part submarine. I know that's next, right? That's probably next. Just some crazy, crazy stuff out there. That's just the stuff they are showing us. Can you imagine all the stuff they won't let us see that they already have going? Crazy stuff. So cool. All right, so who else we got up here? Sounds okay. Yeah, sounds back. I'm sorry about the sound again, folks. I will definitely. I thought I'd gotten all those bugs out, but again, just like Shadow Op said, Murphy's Law. If it can, it will. And on my show, it certainly does. So if there's anybody else new in the chat I need to say hello to real quick, I hate missing folks when they come in. Sometimes I like to slide in, just sit right on the couch, just show, see what's going on. So let's say, hey, what's up? All right, looks like I've got everybody under par so far. We have somebody knocking on the window, but I'm 2 stories up, so I'm pretty sure that's not the case. All right, we'll worry about that later. Maybe it's something else. Who knows? Maybe maybe that's what's going on with the show. All right. We've got enough hilarity going on around here, folks. Always room for more. And you know when I say that, you know what that means. I'm ready to tell another joke. It's time for yet another joke of the Dave. That's right. Let's get ready for another joke of the Dave. Let's go ahead and get me into this. Hopefully my sound will stay on long enough for me to pull this off. All right. Here's this one. So a woman has to go to Italy for a conference, so her husband drives her to the airport. Thank you, honey, she says. Is there anything I can bring back for you? He laughs and says, yeah, an Italian girl. After 2 days, when his wife returned, he meets up with her at the airport and asks her, so, how was the trip? Very good, she replies. And what happened to my present? Which present? She asks. One I asked for, an Italian girl. Oh, that. I did what I could. Just have to wait 9 months to see if it's a girl. Not the right sound effect, but it worked. There we go, folks. There's yet another joke of the Dave. Hey, Dutch Love, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being in the house. Greatly appreciate it. Just got in just in time for the tail end of that joke. Hope you enjoyed it. I think I got a couple more left, maybe. I know I've got one for sure. Another good one. And the next one will be great for all those married folks out there. I know that's for sure. And then I still have some other fun stuff like another word of the David stuff. But while we're talking about it, why don't you guys give me a little bit of a heads up and a little bit of a picks as to who thinks what about this game, or who's mostly interested in the commercials, or who has seen a commercial already they are absolutely crazy about. I want to hear about it. Pretty good one so far. Crickets. Yeah, I do have crickets. Yeah. I don't know how loud they are or how much you can hear them, or you can hear them at all, of course, with the way that the sound is going tonight. And Smoke Machines just released the smoke for no reason. So there you go. Adding ambiance by the second. Uh, so yeah, I've seen some of those funny commercials so far with what old Scarlett Johansson and her husband Colin Jost. Those have been pretty funny. The one with the cat that acts like a dog. That's good. Chases the mailman away and all that. Pretty funny. So yeah, good stuff. I've seen a couple of cute commercials so far. I'm looking forward to them. George seems like he is watching the game and the show here at the same time. So George, nothing special about the commercials so far. He says, of course, most of those commercials start dipping out about toward halftime and after, of course. But I haven't heard anything. Of course, I haven't watched one dang thing about this particular Super Bowl or anything. Who's the halftime show? I don't even know. I have not even looked. Who knows who the halftime show is? I watch the commercials that Love says, yeah, no doubt. One of the original reasons why I started watching YouTube back in the day in the first place, just to be able to catch up on the Super Bowl commercials I missed. Like, we have an animal in the attic. Yeah, could be. That is totally possible here. Every building here is surrounded by a canopy of trees. That is totally possible. And there's a big dead tree back here in the back. Doesn't have any, just a big trunk, but it's like a condo, I think. Lipstick star. Dr. Dre and Snoop. Say lipstick star is the half. I think my sound petered out again. Keep working. Take it. Get back to work. There it is. Two cop haters. Dr. Dre and Snoop. Not big on that music, but I will tell you one thing. I have enjoyed watching Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart do their Olympics like previews and stuff. Those guys are funny together, that's for sure. Kevin Hart makes him funny, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, I like the commercials. Like I've always liked the old all the commercials that have some sort of like animal in them are always pretty good. I think like the Budweiser, the you know the Clydesdales and all that when they were playing their football or when they had the dog join the team. Those are the ones that stick with you. So yeah, so the halftime show ought to be interesting. Hope it won't be used to. Hopefully, it won't be used to be a political platform. Because we all know that would be
awkward.
Yeah, that's right. It would be real awkward. Rats. Tree rats is what those things are. Trash pandas. We have some big ones right here too. Real big ones. Watched one crawl up the side of that tree one night. Caught his silhouette because it was a little dark. Thought it was a small bear at first, really. What's on its tail? But it was huge. So yeah, besides flying the little predator or whatnot, I haven't really done much of any other flying. It's been too dang windy. They were pretty. Just like yesterday, it was pretty in the morning. That's why I went out early yesterday morning to do that flying with the camera on it. And as you saw during that video, it was kicking up for the end of that video because the more the sun comes up, it just starts heating everything up, kicking that wind up. And but today, I mean, it was starting off right at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's been gusty and blustery all day long. So no chance to do any flying. I wanted to take the old Trojan 1.1 back out there, throw the camera back in it, throw it around up there, but not yet. Weather's coming though. It's starting to turn a little bit. We'll see. Well, it used to be funny, yeah. Hey, has anybody ever watched the Puppy Bowl? I remember like all those things used to be like side shows on cable. Remember like the Puppy Bowl, the Lingerie Bowl. I'm sure there's tons of other bowls. We should come up with some sort of RC bowl next year. What we should do. We should all brainstorm and figure out how to make that happen. Maybe a real fight. They've got those FPV courses and stuff out there that have targets and stuff in them. I know they don't keep score or anything, but we can figure it out. But that'd be so fun. The RC Bowl. Or we can all get. I wish there was a way to do something like Rocket League, if you're familiar with that. If you're not, it's a video game, online game where you play soccer using cars that have jet boost inside a contained arena. But I wish we could do something like that with airplanes and balloons that don't pop. To play like air soccer or something on the simulator, not in real life, but on the simulator. I wish I'd be able to let you do that. That would be fun. locker. That'd be great. So, speaking of the real flight or whatnot, I do have the opportunity to be doing that tonight. Hopefully, we'll see whether or not you can hear me say it. You see what sounds like my voice is petered out again. So, hang on. I'm gonna unplug, plug it back in. Okay, now it's okay. We'll see. It's a delicate balance here. Let me see. And every time, yeah, for some reason, every time I unplug the headphones too, they change the volume back down to like minuscule levels. So again, yeah, I see that. I'm trying to keep an eye on that sound bar there and watch it fade and stuff. I see when it looks good and I see when it doesn't. So limping along, but hey, still limping. So there you go. The show must go on, they say. But that's why they invented alcohol, somebody else would say. Burrito bot says, okay. Burritos usually does put up some money there. Did you know that you can use Burritos or really any corn chip like that to start a fire? If you're ever camping and you don't have any firewood, you have Burritos. Throw them on the pile, and they will light up fine, just like everything else. All right, am I fading again? Yeah, resolution. There we go. Sound. I don't know what that's all about. I just plugging along. Just like it's not happening. Although you need to adjust it. It is. All you can do. All you can do. Besides, if at all, it's never a good time to have the volume or anything like that going on with the show. But at least tonight, Super Bowl, maybe a little light show tonight. Everybody probably got one eye on the game, one eye over here a little bit. So it's I appreciate you sticking around while you can, and hope you appreciate I need to plug along with it. Anybody got a current score of the game? I know we're only not even an hour in, but is there any score on the game? Nope. And in a minute here, we're going to get back into some aviation-related game word of the day. But I think it's pretty close to time for us to get into some. That's right, some bingo. What'd you say?
Bingo.
That's what you said. I think it's time to get into some bingo. All right. Excuse me. But what I wanted to do here is the first round of bingo was totally awkward, and made us all feel like, aw, 7-3 Rams. Okay, thank you for the heads up, Randy B. and George Roth. I figured that maybe for this half of the show and for this next 3 rolls of bingo, we would try to go with Stuart D, Magic David. Oh, okay. Litz wants to know where I get the floats for my A10. Litz, the floats for the A10 are the UMX floats that you can get from Horizon Hobby, or anywhere in the any of your local hobby. $20 for the set. But my plan for those is going to do I think I talked about it, hot wire them in half, scoop them out with a soldering iron, glue them back together so that they're actually hollow and not solid foam. And I think the A10 might take off like that. Maybe. We'll see. Everything's a crapshoot with this channel. But if anybody's going to be willing to try it, it's me. Randy B has mentioned his frustration with the 8-ball. Randy, that's so cool. I'm going to show it, because that's the way we do it on the show. YouTube says, you want to show it? I said, yep, might as well. They want to put it. I'll show it. It's not a kid show. It's fine. But we've already struck out 3 times first half, Randy. No 8-ball whatsoever. And we didn't do 8-ball last week either. So let's give the 8-ball a shot. Who knows? Maybe it's learned its lesson. Probably not. Will we get at least one winner out of the next 3? Just firm yes. Boom. Firm yes. Didn't even, not on the side, just boom. Firm yes. Okay. That being the case, I think it's time we get into some That's right. Let's get into some of that bingo. We won't necessarily go over the bingo list right now. We'll just go straight to the bingo. Okay, it's right here. All right, so let's go ahead and look this thing up. 8 Ball says yes. I did kind of give it a softball question about the whole will we get at least one winner. Get my double bingo winner list here. I'm going to go ahead and hey, RC Aviation and Pacific Crawling. RC Aviation and Crawling Pacific Northwest. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Let me go over this list I have here. We have Jeff and Laura, Alabama is a double bingo contestant. Slapnuts, Mike Willett, Barry Campbell, Adam Luzier times 2, Rich Am, and Randy BRC. So we got quite a few guys that here up the stakes, and everybody else that's in the house is in for single winner. RC Aviation, Pacific Crawling, Northwest. Speaking of that, I know that your name is also not on the list, so let me know if you want your name on the list, and I will get it on there for you next week. Here we go. Boom. All right. Can I do the drums at the same time? That's good to know. Oh, I tell you. Calamity Jane. All right. This is for all my N's out there. For all my N words, my N's. There's N45. N45 is ARG Vision. ARG Vision, congratulations. I do not think you're in the house tonight, but congratulations to you. If you are in the house, please let us know by signifying that in the chat. Speaking of that chat, let's go take a look at that chat a little bit more and see who's doing what about Hoozle. Catch up on some of that. Looks like old Randy B had just mentioned about the game. It's 13-3. So doing up it's 13-3 Rams. Now it's 13-3. Missed the extra point. Gotcha. Interesting. All right. So that's the heads up on the game there for all of those that are interested. And of course, the game we're talking about is this one. As if you didn't know. So there you go. Must be really frustrated in the studio tonight. I tell you. Randy B, it's not that I'm so much frustrated. It's just that when the equipment that you're working with doesn't necessarily want to, only a 2-hour show. I get ready for this thing pretty much all day, at least from noon on, speak together, and test it out, run test sample, the whole deal. Everything seems to run fine. When it's go time, so I'm not. It's a little frustrating, but it is what it is, and it will always. What will always be. It is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't. That's what I like to say. And as long as the sound continues to work, I'll take it. And it figured it out. 2, 3. Now I'm back. Okay. Good grief almighty. All right. Well, with this kind of ridiculousness, it always makes it easier. Got something to laugh about, so why not? Let's get back to another joke of the Dave. That's right. Back to another joke of the Dave. And let's see what we have for you. All right. Here we go. Here's this for all my married folks. Here we go. Sound working? Yeah. Okay. Woman's husband had been slipping in and out of a coma for several months and had stayed by his bedside every single day. One day when he woke up, he gesticulated for her to come nearer. As she sat by him, he whispered with his eyes full of tears, "You know what? You've been with me through all the bad times. When I got fired, you were there to support me. When my business failed, you were there. When I got shot, you were by my side. Then when we lost the house, you stayed there, right here. When my health started failing, you were still by my side. You know what?" "What, dear?" she gently asked, smiling as her heart began to fill with warmth. "I think you're bad luck." And that, my friends, is yet another joke of the day. Can I have laughter somewhere? I guess not. Laughter's not a requirement. Like I said, not that hey, Wild Bill's in the house. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate seeing you, sir. Thank you. Hopefully you can bear with me as I deal with some continued volume issues for some reason. I'll go in and out. I don't know what to do and make about it. Applause. There it is. There's the applause I was looking for. Better late than never. And hello to Wild Bill in the house. All right, so that's yet another joke of the day. And then what we'll do here is, I think I still have one more fun word. I do have one more word. Okay, I'll do the word here in just another minute. One thing I didn't get a chance to do yet, and I should have done right off the bat of the show, was to say hello to my new subs. Because I did mention earlier that I picked up a couple over the week, and they did not all register, of course, in my thingamadoot, but this one did. So I wanted to say thank you to this particular sub, my new subscriber, Mr. Edwin Shira. Sahura. Edwin. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I slaughtered your name, but I'm glad to see that you're a subscriber. Thank you. Thank you so much. So there we go for that. So hopefully we get a chance to see Edwin in the stream at some point in time. That would be fun. Put him on the bingo list one day. You know it. All right. So we got ourselves an update on the game. One way saying 13 Rams to 3. Good stuff there. Wild Bill's in the house. Everybody say hello to Bill. Oh, good to see you guys here. CB67, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And speaking of that, so we're getting ready to roll up. Boy, it's already been an hour and a half into the show. I can't believe it. Let's get into one last learning thing before we get into some more hilarity. But go ahead and grab that crayon or pencil or lipstick or whatever you're using to write with earlier. I got another fun word for you today. And you guys, oh, boss, you may want to hang out for this one. I got my funny word of the day. It's coming for you. You know you're going to love it. You know you're going to want to see it. And here it is. Funny word of the day is bunghole. That's right, everybody. Bunghole has made it to the Dave It Yourself channel. What is a bunghole? I'm sure everybody has their opinions. I know I sure do. But officially, bunghole is bunghole, the hole in a barrel or cask that you pour the liquid through. And that is, in fact, a bunghole. That's our funny sounding word of the day. Oh, what a great choice. What a great word. Bunghole. That's a very Beavis and Butthead. Bunghole. Yeah. Oh, no doubt. That's funny. So bunghole was one of the words of the day. So if you happen to use it at work next week, somebody says, where'd you hear that? Don't forget to credit the show. Hole on top of a steel barrel, Mike Willett. 50-gallon drum, Dutch love. Everybody's throwing out some guesses out there. Spinster. Litz. Funny. Maybe that'll be one of my words for next week. We'll see. Oh, pretty good stuff. All right, let me go over my list of things that I've got to chatty up about. I know I've still got another joke of the day, that's for sure. So don't fret about that. We got more of those coming. We still got a couple more bingos. Yeah, we still got 2 more bingos. We'll do another one of those here in a second. And then let's see. Oh, yeah. I wanted to mention this. I totally forgot this. I was at one of my storage units this weekend looking for more stuff to take pictures of to sell on Facebook and all that. And I ran across the Ziploc bag. Everybody's like, oh, no. What could Dave have found in a Ziploc bag in a storage unit? Well, let me tell you what Dave may have found in a storage unit Ziploc bag. He found Fpv cameras. That's right. I do. I've got this little tiny one here, which is like the little. This thing is small. I got a rubber band on it. This thing's so dang small. but that's one of those that just power up with a regular small 1S battery or whatnot, and then it just receives to the headphones or to the headset. And here's another one that I had mounted on some regular old squishy foam with paper tape and hot glue to make it firm, and the camera glued in place with hot glue. That was a nice little mount I think I had on top of a arrow scout or something like that. And that's another one of those. I think that may even be a little bit stronger. And then I got this spotter. And this one here, this is kind of a kind of size and all here. And this one actually hot leads right into basically a servo plug-in. And this is a spotter cam. If you guys have ever heard of those before, got all the all-in-one type camera scenario. It goes 200 milliwatts or something like that. Well, anyway, yeah, pretty fun. I was looking around a bunch of stuff that wasn't even in the RC store. This is in the other my regular purpose stuff. When I saw that, I was like, oh, there they are, because I have the headset that I think I showed you guys before, but I haven't been able to fly the headset because I haven't known where my cameras were. Found them, and that is awesome. That's right. We're awesome. Speaking of awesome, I think it's time us to get back to some bingo. That's right. Why not get back into some bingo? We will go ahead and take a peep at that bingo list one last time, though. Let's see here. Yeah, yeah. Losing it. Yep. Now I'm back. And let's see your comment there. Yes, it's not actually the headset. I think it's either the OBS. It's got to be the OBS because this headset is the one I would talk on every day at work, and this thing works great. So not the headset. I think somehow it's OBS, and I don't know exactly what that. And maybe OBS has been all of the problems all along with this entire thing. But anyway, I digress. Back to the bingo list. All right, so here's the bingo list, and now let's get back to the bingo cam, and let's get over here. Let's go ahead and try to give ourselves another one away. Now, the Magic 8 Ball did say that we would give one away, so we'll see. Hopefully, it'll be at least one of these. While Bill, I can read lips. You and Jeff from Miller, Alabama, are learning to read lips. I'll make sure to talk facing the camera the entire time. Make it easy on you. Oh, I wonder if you put the captions on, if it would pick. No, probably not. All right. So here we go. We're going to try to give this thing a roll again. See what happens. Okay. That day Ball says we definitely win. Lyndon Stewart says, I hope the next winner is me. Hey, Lyndon, speaking of that, I want to get back to you on that. Prizes went out, except for yours, Lyndon, only because you sent me an email with regard to me getting a lady to get her contact information. Just send me an address. Don't have it try to get in touch with her. I'm not going to do any homework or legwork to try to get you this gift, these $1, $2 gifts. Send me an address. I'll send you the gifts there. Even if it's in Guyana or somewhere else, whatever. But unfortunately, I just can't deal with just a lady's name. Call Marge or whatever about this. I'm not going to go through all that. So if you want bingo prizes, it's super easy. You just send me an address to send them to. Give it yourself channel at gmail.com. So that being said, Lyndon, yes, I hope you as well, sir. You're also one of our double prize bingo winner contestants. Here we go. All right, so drum roll. Ah, well, at least the drum roll adds half a step there. All right. I wish I would have seen this earlier because this one is I-25. And I-25 is Mike SSI. Mike? Mike, you out there? I don't think Mike SSI is out there. I've not seen Mike SSI in a while, as a matter of fact. So that, unfortunately, is yet another instance of this being
Awkward.
aw and awkward. That's right. 13-10 Rams. Uh-oh. Rams coming back a little bit. So, all right. I am 0 for 5 on bingo tonight. Still got one left, though. So 0 for 5 on bingo. 0 for I'm like 11 for 97 on sound tonight. But at least you guys are frozen. Yeah. What is going on here? Oh, what is going on here? I mean, seriously, what is going on here? I have no clue what's going on here. Why would I freeze up? I am plugged into a hard line. Back in the day, I was running on my Wi-Fi. Sure, I'm 2 buildings over. The Wi-Fi thing is sure it works great. Yeah. Now I've got a 100-foot cord. I'm plugged in. I'm hardline. Why am I freezing? I have no idea. Oh, that's right. Because that's the Dave Yourself show. Duh. Of course. Oh, that's why I put jokes in the Dave in here, because at least that's funny. Sometimes. Oh, yeah, I'm back. I don't know why I froze. I have no idea. You guys certainly don't want to see me frozen, staring at my ugly mug frozen. Nobody wants that. It's a wonder you have any hair left. I know. Who says I have hair, right? Got a hat on. Nah, I've got some hair left. Most of it's on my back. And of course, this tuft right here. Never mind. There's no reason to talk about it. That's for another channel. Oh my gosh. All right. So we still got one bingo left. I think I still got another word of the Dave left. Not a word of the Dave, but the joke of the Dave. I think I've got one of those. All my word of the Daves are gone. But we do still have this coming up too, where I'm probably going to do a little bit of this tonight, little real flight action. That's going to be coming up here shortly as well. I'm not going to do it here at 7:30, but I want to do it maybe like 15 minutes out kind of thing and then go from there. So let me know. And then let me know if you guys have any ideas on what kind of stuff that you would like to see me do in the videos next. When the weather gets nicer and I have some availability to do it, I will be flying this F-18 at some point. Super scared about that though, but that's okay. That's all right. But I will be trying to do that. And then let's see. Yep. So let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see. And of course, I got this project still I need to do. So maybe what I'll do is probably I don't know when the next spring thing is going on down in Alabama there at the Birmingham RC or whatnot. Have you ever going to host a multiplayer? As soon as I figure out how to do that, yes. Yes. Yeah, and I need to figure out how to do that, and I need to figure out how to alert everybody that I'm doing it. So yes, as soon as I figure out how to do that, that'll be a separate thing. But as you can see, I'm already having a hard enough time as it is keeping the show going as it does. So, in a laugh or cry situation, try to choose laugh. Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, so yes, I would love to do that wholesome multiplayer thing, Randy. No doubt. I'm sure it's super easy, but I literally have not looked into it one bit. Trying to get it to play on this show on a Sunday evening, as you've noticed, the past couple of weeks has already been tough enough as it is. But today I have the game loaded up, ready to roll, and I think I have the screen minimized. So we'll see. We'll see if it works out, and whether or not you'll be able to hear me at the same time. With Garrett. With Garrett, yeah. Speaking of that, I haven't seen no Garrett in a while. Uh-oh. How's Peter? The old pull it out and stick it in move. Works every time. All right. And then it's in the top menu. All right. Well, I'll actually give it a gander later on tonight. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fly a plane that I have on my wall back here that I haven't even unboxed. So that's one of the planes I was going to try to fly. And it's a tail dragger. So should go great. Should go great. In the simulator, it should be fine. In real world, we'll see. But anyway, that's what I've got. That's what I got coming up. We'll do that here in just a minute. But for right now, we're getting ready to peter out. We're at about that 7:40 mark. So let's see. Do I have any other fun, hilarious things for you other than the show itself? Dig-a-dig. Got the old show fun button. Doop, 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 doop. Nope. I think I've got all those. Did fun word. Yep. Did all those. Okay. Yep. So let's go ahead and get into 7:40. Yeah. Let's get into one more bingo. Let's go ahead and get into that. Get into that last bingo. That way, those folks that want to cut out to get the go watch the game, they can all do that. Hey, Lee Davidson, how you doing, sir? Glad to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the show because my volume is fading in and out. And when I see it fade out, I'll just unplug the headset and plug it back in. So just bear with me on that. But Lee, you are just in time because we're about to do the last and final bingo of the night because it is that time. It is
Bingo.
That's right. It's time for some bingo. So we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. And there's that list one last time for all those at-home players. All right. And while you're looking at that, I'm going to go ahead and hook up this wheel. Okay, here we go. All right, so I got the wheel thingamadoo hooked up. 5 down, 1 to go. The wheel, ball, Magic 8 Ball said we would definitely get at least one winner. So this is guaranteed to be a winner. And potentially one of the double bingo winners. Yeah, you hear me fine right now, Lee, but for some reason, I think it's my OBS, but it'll fade out and then just disappear, and then I have to unplug the headset, plug it in. Ask everybody, ask the rest of the kids in the class, they'll tell you. It's been annoying. All right, that's just one of the flavors I like to add this show. A little bit of annoying, perfect. All right, there we go. Just drum roll thing, should be easier. And it doesn't do that at the end. Oh well, here we go. All right, last bingo of the night. This had better be a dang winner, let me tell you, because this one is G55. G55 is Nope, almost got me to say it. Tony Spears. G55 is Tony Spears, and I do not think Tony is in the house either. So that is
Awkward.
Yeah, pretty dang awkward. So unless he is here. Tony, are you here? No, I don't hear. Maybe not. All right. So Tony Spears, I don't think you're here, my man. So that is 0 for 6. Whew. Wow, that is a blow right there, folks. Man, this had better not be a prelude to show 50 coming up here soon. I know I still got 2 more shows to go, but goodness gracious, 6 non-winners. I guess it was because of the Super Bowl. We'll just say that. We'll have to make sure they've got more stream next week. I don't know how to get them more in here, but we'll figure out a way. 8 Ball, yeah, blow up the 8 Ball. I know, 8 Ball was wrong yet again. Officially over, yeah. God, 0 for 6. Hey, 2 strikes. I mean, 2 outs. Horrible, not good. Well, what we need is a cleanse palate. Cleanse palate. That's what we need. Cleanse palate. All right. What we need is a palate cleanser. Clap out the hard words, Dave. Palate cleanser. And of course, that means it's time for a joke of the Dave. That's right. Need ourselves a palate cleanser after that last one. So hopefully this will do it. We'll find out. Everybody ready for this? Here we go. So Tom is talking to his buddy and says to him, I don't know my wife for her birthday. She has everything, and besides, she can afford to buy anything she wants. I'm stumped. Buddy says, I think I have an idea. Why don't you make up a certificate that says that she can have 2 hours of great sex any day in any way she wants? Probably be thrilled. Tom thinks it's a good idea and does just that. The next day, his buddy asks, well, did you take my suggestion? How did it turn out? Well, she loved it, Tom replied. She jumped up, thanked me, kissed me on the mouth, and ran out the door yelling, I'll see you in 2 hours. And that is, in fact, a joke of the day. Nobody said that they'd be great, folks, just that they would always be free. So there you go. The A10 in the air this week, Dave. I do need to get that A10 in the air. That little one, Litz, is the one you're looking for? No doubt. I do need that bad boy up there. I just need to work on it some. Get ready. Plus, I'd like to be a little warmer in case I have to get into the water over there, which is super gross. Plus, I'd like to find a better place with water, but that place is okay. Not great for boats, though. Thanks for last. All right, Mike. Good to see you, buddy. Have a great night, man. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. And you'll see your name on that list next week. As a matter of fact, let me make a note of that. So we'll go ahead and add you to that right spot, and you'll have Jet XRC's number. So let me just add that list real quick, and then there. Oh, you E. Bear with me, folks. E. He's got one of those names that you got to make sure you spell right. All right, Mike, gotcha. All right, good deal. So yeah, let's see if we can make this thing happen since we're on that. I've got the jokes out, I got the bingos out. So let's see if we can do something like this real flight action. So let me see about doing this. All right. Do this. I think this. And then this. And hey! All right, everybody. Nice. Now, what I have out there is the P-51. I'll show you what plane I got out here. P-51 1.5 meter. Oh, no. Freezing up, baby. Oh, no. Here I was all excited, like, hey, that's what I'll do. What are you doing? Oh, my gosh. Well, should have known, folks. I should have known. The way everything else has been running tonight, I should have known that this would not work either. What the what? Bear with me. I'll try to close it. Here I was, thought I was one step ahead of the game. Go ahead and have the game loaded this time. Not going to load it while the show's going. Have the game loaded, ready to play. And I did. And it was. I was playing it right before the show started, so I know it was working, but I don't know, maybe it timed out. So now all I can do is hope. Be crazy! Crazy! Well, I thought I was going to play it, but well, maybe it's coming. We'll see. Maybe it'll slowly start up here. Oh, smoke machine. Hide myself in the smoke. Nothing to see here. No, everything's fine. No, it's fine. Place is on fire. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I got it. No, it's fine. Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. I'm flying the P-51. Can you see? Let's see if you can see it now. See if this works. Does it work? Can you see it? We'll try. All right. So we are up in the air with the P-51 1.5 meter. I do not think I have safe on or anything. No, I don't. I think it's give that a little trimmage. Yeah, I haven't. Oh, I see my flaps are down. That problem. There we go. Nobody's probably explained why I was a little. Okay, let's do that. All right. I've never actually flown this plane in real life. I do have it in the box. Stay out of the trees, Dave. Stay out of the trees. Yeah, a little stunt flying there. Sure. Why not? It's not a $500 airplane in this particular flight, just the real one. Stall and flip over. Through the trees. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Would I ever attempt to make any of these maneuvers in real life? Negative. Not even close. Simulator gives you false hopes. Hit the pilot. Wham! Oh, nice and slow, and nice and fast. All right. Oh no, is my sound Peter still? I can't tell. I do not have my YouTube up right now, so if you're commenting, unfortunately, I'm not looking at that right now. I got to keep the OBS going so I can see the sound. But I will look at the comments later, so, and I won't be doing this for much longer. We'll sit here just a minute. All right, one of the hardest things in the books, folks, landing this bad boy. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Let's try a better approach than that. What do you say? Holies for a holies. That about looked like a normal day flight right there. All right, nice and easy. Can he do it, folks? No flaps. Well, it wasn't really on the runway, but that was very smooth. Oh, and there we go, folks. Yay! I did it. All right, one last. On it up. Oh, damn it. There goes the sound. We only got a few minutes left. I have to put up with the show tonight, folks. So we'll see. Okay, so now I do have the sound, and I do have the. I have mistake that best lander on the pavement bounces. This one does. Hey, now for some reason my. Now for some reason, folks, not reset or restart. Oh my goodness! Now, for some reason, this game doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, what happened? It's like I unplugged the controller, but I didn't do that. I know better. Try to. Oh, okay. Now we've got somewhere. Still don't have any sound here, but at least I can fly it. So let's try this. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Litz. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night yourself, bud. Have a great week. Okay, I can't hear anything coming out of this game right now, so I don't know if you guys can or not, but I can't hear squat. So I'm assuming probably not. A minute ago I could. Oh, dang! Stop talking to flying. So anyway, we'll get ready to wrap it up here. Anyway, see if we can hit the pilot. Right in the old face. Boom! Chopped off half its ear. Oh, missed it. All right. Try something else real quick. pull it out and stick it in. That works every time. All right, let's. All right, everybody. You guys go have fun. And here goes the goodbyes, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And with some outdoor music, Randy BRC, thank you so much for being here, my friend. JCB67, thank you for being here, sir. Greatly appreciate that. Mom, thank you for being here. RC Aviation Crawling in Pacific Northwest, thank you. Jeff in Lower Alabama, thank you for being here. Lyndon Stewart, great to have you, sir. Good to see you. Litz RC, thank you for being here. Lee Davidson, thank you so much for being here, sir. Greatly appreciate that. And Lee found that no sound thing. Yep, sure enough. Then we got Adam Luzier. Thank you so much for being here as well, my man. And who else we got here? We got Michael Willett. Thank you so much. And Dutch Love. Thank you so much for being here too. And you guys enjoy that Super Bowl. Randy BRC. Thank you so much for being here. Who else am I missing? One Way RC. I greatly appreciate you being here as well. Thank you. Who else we got up here? Wow, Bill, of course. Jordan Watts. Great to see you guys as well. Thank you so much for being here. Adam Luzier we mentioned. Dutch Love we mentioned. Jeff from Lower Alabama, sure enough. Who else? Anybody else missing here? Bungos. All right. I think we got about everybody here. JCB67, thank you so much for being here. And Dutch Love, I did mention. Randy B. I know that Barry Campbell was in the house earlier, so thank you so much to Barry as well. And who else we got here? Don't want to miss him. Brian Ford. That's right. Brian Ford was in the house. Thank you so much, Nate, for being here. Snow Valley Park was here. Thank you so much for being here, too. And I think I may have got just about everybody up out of there. But at this point, I think, my cousin Julie was in the house. Thanks, Jewel, for being here. Greatly appreciate that. That was awesome. And let's see. Who else? Barry. We did mention Barry. And then who else? I think that might be it. Litz RC, that's for sure. We did say the Litz, and I think that's probably pretty much a good roundup there. I think I got everybody. If I did not, Just Enough RC, Jude, Rich M, thank you for being here as well. Yep, and I won't let me scroll up anymore. So until next time, friends, I am Dave. This is the Dave It Yourself After Dinner with Dave channel show, episode 48. Until next time, we are out of here.